Okay guys, so welcome back to a video. This is just so this is kind of like an episode series. Basically I'm gonna be giving you guys tutorials on a bunch of VR games I've made videos on. And yeah, I hope these videos help you. The first game, so the first episode game is Gorilla Tag, because this is like my main game. Yeah. So yeah. So I always practice in casual, and I type in like random codes like attacking 2022, because there's never anyone in these codes. And if there are, that's great. I just practice random routes like this, boom boom, just random routes. Like they don't even have to be regular routes that you've known and you've heard of. You can just do random stuff, create your own routes, learn how to walk and wall climb, which I will be showing you later on in this video. So I know there's a bunch of new players that joined in during Christmas. It's not really Christmas. I bet some of you who just joined are getting better and better. For the newer people, wall running is basically moving your arms like this. It doesn't matter what your fingers are like. They could be like this, this, or this. They could even just be like this. So you want to, so with your dominant hand, which is my right, I jump off to the ground with my dominant hand, and I catch myself with my left. So catch myself with my left, and then with my left, I'm gonna want to push in and then up. In and up, like kind of like at an angle. So I'll go like this, this, this. So that was kind of like skipping a step. So dominant hand, push, catch, and move that direction. And then I'll do the same thing with this hand, move like kind of like that sideways motion, in and up. Most of the time when I teach people, they do something like this. Like they just keep moving themselves farther and farther. You want to keep yourself close to the wall. If it helps you, if this helps you, I don't know if this will because I've never tested this. But if you jump and do this, kind of keep your arms close, like to the wall, kind of close to the cracks. Because you never want to touch this crack. It'll mess you up. So like I'm touching it and I messed up. So you never want to touch that crack. And after a while of practicing, you'll get it down like this. It could be a little more outwards, but you get up here. Because once you reach like after like this thing where it moves out, you're kind of good. So you've learned how to wall climb. You just don't know how to wall run. It'll be better since you can't wall climb up there if you practice down here. It's a little harder down here than it will be up there, but I'll just show you some little practice like training practices or whatever you call them. So basically your arm is just moving in a direction like this, like kind of like an ovalish motion, with your arm touching, like pushing off of this wall. So like this and this. So you just move it, because I'd rather my hand like this instead of this. It doesn't matter the way your hand is. It could be backwards or just really awkward and weird. And then you just want, that's basically all it is. You just want to do this, move up, and do that. You want to push yourself in and up. That's why it's like an ovalish motion. Moving forward is the same. It's just your arm is not moving like this anymore. It's moving more like this. It'll take a lot of practice to get wall running down. It took me about a week of daily practice. I wouldn't say daily, but like it'd take me a week of practice. You hit a lot of stuff. So if you play Gorilla Tag, be prepared to hit stuff. Actually, I'm gonna close this window because I bruised my finger. Window is open. So yeah, you just want to make sure you have nothing around you that you might hit. So, boom, 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 boom. Sometimes you can just do this as a practice wall running thing with wall climbing with one hand. It helps a lot with wall running. Boom, 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 boom. You're just moving your hands back and forth, like boom, 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 boom. Okay, so basically, this area is kind of hard-ish to start on because you have to get past this crack. But like, and then you're back to where we practice wall climbing. The reason this is easier than down there is because that's kind of like a flattish wall, and up here, there's kind of like a tilt to it if you look. So basically the same down there that we do up here. Let me go to the easier. So there's a tilt. So you move in the same direction. You can go up if you want to go up. Where the blue is, where that kind of blue rock is, you can't really go up there. You can go up there. It's just really, really hard to walk on the wall run on. Let me show you. Wall climbing up here. Boom, boom, boom. It's just really slippery. That's why they're called the slippery wall. So basically, I'm gonna show you guys how to run on the ground really fast. There used to be this glitch where you could run as fast as you wanted and press the menu button, and you just go that amount of speed, like boom, without even having to move your hands. So basically, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to move fast without having to do that because that glitch is patched. So basically, you want to keep your hands as parallel to the ground as possible. You don't want to like move them up like this, because then you're kind of jumping up. That takes away like all your potential to go faster into that jumping area. So you kind of like moving like your arms really close. You want to keep your arms like really close to the ground. So let me see if I can. Yeah. So when you're running like this. You want to keep your arms like really low to the ground and as parallel as possible. That's kind of like how you run fast, like boom. Because it'll help against lava monkeys if you're going that fast. Because they're usually faster than you. And if they don't like go as fast as they can, they won't be able to catch you when you're doing that. And then you could do the J-Man thing. That's what J-Man does. He kind of moves his arm and like his hands in this circular motion and goes like this, and then goes faster with his hand. And that's really fast. I mean, not really fast, but it's fast enough. Lots of people you'll see doing that. There's my run. I'd say it's fast, but it's not the fastest. It's when you're moving both hands like this, keeping them close to the ground. So, boom. Oh my god, what happened to my wrist? But, you kind of move your arms like this. And then soon enough, you get them moving in a circular pattern like this. It's fast-ish. I wouldn't say it's the fastest. It's like the J-Man run. It's just as fast. Okay, now double walls. I've seen a lot of you new people who don't know how to do this. If you know how to do this, you can skip the video a little bit to the parts that you don't know about. I'll be teaching you elevator climbing and faster ways to get this. So basically, you want to start far from this wall, because I want to get to that wall. With your non-dominant hand, you'll jump to this wall, because you'll stick for a second, jump to this wall, stick, push the other direction like this. You catch, and you push, like catch, push, catch, push. It's the exact hand motion I just showed you, and you'll do the same thing with this hand. Push, push, push. And that's basically how you get up here. To get up here, I see a lot of people like dismissing this jump because they're newer. They'll either jump to this branch, which they'll a lot of the time miss, or they'll jump to here and they'll just overjump it, or not overjump it. You'll want to go from there to here. It'll take maybe a little practice if you're newer, or maybe a couple tries. And then you'll jump, and then you'll hit this. And this is basically the highest platform in the entire game. Yeah, so basically now I'm going to be showing you how to elevator climb. Well, actually I'm going to show you how to get up here the fastest, like when you're doing this. So you'll jump, you'll run, it's like you're going to run up this wall. because you can only run up it for a certain amount of time before you hit yourself off. So if you go like this, because this is what I always do, and I always get up there really fast compared to regularly doing it. So I do this. Oh shit, I messed it up. That's kind of like the fastest way you can do it. And I'll have a stopwatch now to time it. Another stopwatch on this side is going to say how long this is going to be doing. Ready, set, go. Boom. I don't know the differences right now. I haven't edited this yet, but yeah, this should be faster. You can do it like this too. You can do it this direction too, kind of like while running up. I'd say that one's also fast too, but not as fast. So now, elevator climbing, I'm going to be teaching you that. So, your arms can go through it, anything, but not your hand. Your hand cannot go through this. So you want your arm to go through this, and you want this arm that's on, so imagine this arm is on this side. You want this arm to be going like this. And you'll start kind of like going up slowly. That's basically what I'm doing. I'm doing this. It's kind of like pushing myself up. So I'm grabbing the wall. So like, this is what I'm basically doing. I'm doing this, and then I'm grabbing the wall until I can't, like this. So like if I'm up here, I'm not moving. That's what I'm basically doing. And then I'm doing this. And then once you go you'll always get stuck on this thing if you're close enough. So you want to kind of get in the middle. Then you'll go fast. If you go faster, you'll go up faster. You can do little tricks with elevator climbing. Let's see if I can mess up. You could just stop, like little tricks. You can do this back and forth kind of like in a loop. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. That's a good practice thing to do. Hospital flipping, this is just like a little show-off move. You're basically just moving like this. Boom. Boom. That was slow motion, or this is regular motion? Oh shoot. So this is regular motion. I'm not good at it, as you can see. That's how it technically looks on branches, if you got good enough at it. I want to see if I can do this one thing. I made this route. It was technically just a lucky route, but you need help.